What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy Jay Reed for Jay Reed's Love of Cars. Here's what we're doing today. It's a beautiful day, first day of the year. We already buying shit. I am going to meet up with this fella at Summit today, even though Summit is closed, to look at a drag pack. Comes with wheels and tires for a pretty good deal. Now, these aren't really no expensive wheels or nothing like that. Kind of just want them because they come with Hoosiers. I want to try out the Hoosiers. And like I said, it's a pretty good deal. So, probably won't be recording the actual meeting because I don't know what people want to do or see or expect or whatever. But when I get back, I will reveal them, and I'm also probably going to go ahead and mount them up too. Because to be honest with you, I'm not even 100% sure that they're going to fit. He had them on his base, which is a wide body, so I think they should, but we got to make sure that they cover the brakes. Worst case scenario, I'll just flip them. I'll put them back on Facebook Marketplace and sell them and get my money back, or hopefully most of my money back. Don't really care, but we're gonna see. All right, kinfolk, we are on the way back home. I don't know if you can see what you see in the car, but I made the deal, and the dude, actually a pretty cool dude, made a pretty hefty, lengthy trip to meet up with me. Had a good deal, so I could not pass it up. So we got those in the back, and we got those right there. We doing it up. As soon as I get back to the house, we're gonna unload them, clean them up a little bit, put them on the vet, and do a reveal. All right, kinfolk, so we are back at the house. It's time to show you what I done went and bought. Now, the disclaimer is, I didn't need not one bit iota of these whatsoever. But you know how sometimes when you want to test something out and it's bothering you so bad that you're willing to take the risk? This is one of those things. So they need a little bit of cleaning up, that's for sure. But as you can see, these are some Hoosiers, Hoosier 6, the 28 O's, 17s, DO6. I'll probably end up taking a marker and make that white again. But this is what I got. Yes, I know some of y'all gonna be hating, but we got the Race Star wheels. Now this one has a little bit of plastic dip on it. He got most of it off, but we got to go through and clean them up real good before I put them on the vent. As I said earlier, I hope these even fit. I don't even know if they're gonna fit my car, but we gonna find out. They got a few scratches on them, but it is what it is. The price is so good, I wouldn't expect them to be perfect, but they definitely look good for away and close up. So what we're gonna do now, take these out, clean them up a little bit more, and then start moving these cars around so I can put them on the vet and see what they actually look like, and maybe even take it for a spin. I don't know, we'll see. So let's dive right into that. All right, we got the wheels cleaned up. They look amazing. Okay, we got them cleaned up. They're not perfect, but like I said, for the price, we still got a good deal. And one thing I did notice is there's a few little creases in the sidewall of these slicks, so I'm not sure about that. And another thing I noticed too that I didn't pay attention to is we're running spares, like 50 miles per hour spares on the front. So not sure if I'm gonna keep those on, but when you still add up the wheels and the lug nuts for the price that I bought them for, it's still a very good deal. The tires were a bonus, so I'm not concerned about that. Not one iota, not one iota. Because if you look up that wheel kit, the lug set, they're kind of up there. But what's important right now is these fit over the brakes. So we're gonna pull the vet out, do the normal routine, and see if they fit. The good thing is now I can officially confirm that the front clear the brakes, which I knew they would because they were 18s. 18s shouldn't have had any problems. So I was mainly concerned with the space right in here. So it's got good space, 100% good space. So now we're gonna bolt this up, go to the back and drop it down. But we're gonna have to roll it over the driveway so we can make sure, so we can lower it and see the actual ride height. All right, let me do that. We got some good news, folks. We got some good news. The good news is I can confirm that the rears fit nicely too. And I think this offset is going to be amazing. Amazing. Oh my God, that black. Hey baby, I missed the black so much. Ooh wee. Let's get this rear button up so we can see what it looks like all settled. All right, we got the tires and the wheels on the car. And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I did make a mistake. I ain't gonna lie. I put Armor All on the tires, which looks like shit, but those are gonna get replaced anyway, so I'm not too concerned with that for sure. So let's take it for a spin. Let's see how they feel. Again, the tires are getting replaced. but I just want to see how they feel. And so let's go ahead and get that done. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going to put an extra set of wheels and tires. I have no idea. I'm running out of space. So something has to get sold at some point. That is for sure. So with these wheels and tires on here, I notice I don't scrub coming out of my driveway. That's good. All right, here we go. The main thing that I want to see is if I didn't notice any weights on the wheels. So curious to see how, if I get up to any type of decent speed. I mean, I'm not fixing to do nothing crazy for sure. But I'm curious to see if we get any waddle at like 50, 60, 70 miles an hour. So we're gonna test that out. I got to check the tire pressure. So that's kind of lame. I don't know what the pressure is. I gotta know what the pressure is. I guess we'll check it once the tires get hot. Because the rear are supposed to be no more than 40, the front 60. So hopefully we're good right there. I think we should be though. As I said previously, I'm not gonna go too far because if something goes wrong, I don't want to be stranded too far from the house. So just gonna test it out a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. So at 50, there's no vibration. I don't know if it's the front or rear, but they are kind of noisy. And you feel everything in the road, just to note. All right, let's get on the freeway, maybe get up to 80, nothing too much. Because if they don't vibrate at 80, they're not gonna vibrate anything over that. 65 is good. Oh, we're good to go. No vibration at 70, no vibration at 80, light at 81, but that just may be the surface. Okay, okay. So I don't have to worry about mounting and balancing. Well, not mount, well, obviously mounting. I don't have to worry about balancing what I have. Here's a slight vibration. There we go. That is what it looked like. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Okay, so I done pulled in a much better place to look at it. Good. This thing is funky. Oh my God, I love the way them tires look. Ooh, shit. OMG. That bad boy looks good.